Hey, Richard BJ from SonicState.com. I'm at NAMM 2014 at the F-Pedals booth. I'm with Eddie Kramer and Francesco Sondelli, and we're about to talk about a new wireless power supply for their pedals. So, my first question is, how does this actually work?
This is based on a very old idea from Nikola Tesla, brilliant engineer, induction or magnetic induction. So we have created a pedal board that runs on battery, replaceable and removable batteries that you can charge in your outlet, and then they will run up to 5 pedals with no need of any power supply or any power cords. So you just sit on the pedal board. This is just a mock-up prototype to show you the function. But see, it gets powered by the pedal board. Okay, so you can still plug in regularly through the regular 9 volts if you want to use it in your regular pedal board, and in the other way around, if you want to run the pedal board plugged into the outlet, you can just keep the pedal board plugged in. We think it's convenient for many reasons. I hate cables all the time. I have to plug. One gets disconnected, the entire chain doesn't work, and also because when you're playing on stage, on battery, you are self-sufficient, you are completely detached from the grid. No interference from the lights, no interference from amplifiers and changes of tension. So the pedals will receive a constant 24 volts power, and then will make always sound perfect.
So which one of you is actually the genius behind it then?
Nikola Tesla. Just kidding.
Well, the genius factor is Francesco and I have been working together on these pedals for a couple of years. I think sonically, that's where we went first. First of all, we designed a pedal that would sound great, which was the first one, what we call the Edstortion. Forgive us for that name, but there you are. There it is. It says Edstortion. And we wanted to create a kind of a vintage sound in one part of it, and also a very contemporary sound in the other part of it. So there's a 3-position switch in the distortion pedal. In the first position,
the first position is this is technically 3 distortion pedals in one. First technology is a diode technology, and we achieve this sound that is very compressed. There's not as lot of output volume, but it's a very compressed. Even in low distortion level, you get a very distorted sound. Tone control and level on each mode. In mode number 2, we go to an LED technology. It's technically an emulation of tubes using LED lights, so there's a boost in output, there is not as much compression, so it's a little bit more dynamic. And then in position number 3 we have like a classic germanium, and it sounds really...
Well, as we say in America, germanium, dude!
And germanium in Italy.
We have to go to Italy to say germanium.
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 The pedals are created between Los Angeles, I'm based here in the States, and Italy. We put them together in Italy, so they are made in Italy.
I love the fact that it's handmade in Italy, but we're sourcing the stuff from all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been traveling non-stop to find the best people to work with us, and the best parts, the best engineering. I personally travel all around the world to meet the right people. There's an old spirit behind our company. We don't want to just do pedals. We want to bring back the spirit of making music with that vibe that was so exciting in the 60s, 70s. So Eddie is the perfect bridge between now and this amazing time, the golden age of rock.
The next one we have is a phase vibe, which is a phaser and a univibe mixed into one, so you can go from one sound to the other.
The mode number 1, it's a phaser. We consider phaser from 0 up to here. After this stage, it becomes really a Leslie-ish sound. When you move to mode number 2, it becomes a sort of a wah-wah vibe. It goes like wow, kind of a talk box vibe. And obviously, if you go on a slow speed, it will sound like a phaser with a wah-wah attitude to it. And in position number 3, we have a classic univibe, like the Hendrix univibe sound. So more of the dark, deep sound.
And it also sounds like a wah-wah at this point over here. When you get it cranked up, guitar players, when they play, they go, wow, you've really grabbed Hendrix's sound. I mean, with this pedal, you can get what Jimmy Page did in Led Zeppelin 2, or you can get the sound of Hendrix, or anything else in between, because, you know, using a phaser and the univibe you can cross that little fine line between the two, and you can find this little niche that, oh man, my chord sounds really cool. Then you take this, go straight into the distortion pedal, and a whole other world opens up.
The other very exciting thing that I find very exciting about the phase vibe, well, some people prefer to use distortion, modulation, reverbs and delay, but some other people prefer to swap them and use the modulation before the distortion. Sometimes you have a loss of signal because of that, so we put a level control to balance that out, so in case you want to go that route. So I think that's a cool feature. Technically, you can use our pedals, like I said, with a regular center negative 9 volts power supply in any other pedal board. But if you add another company pedal that you wanted to use wirelessly on our pedal board, you can get this. We make a little adapter that sticks with Velcro underneath the other pedals, and will make almost any other pedal. I haven't tried all of them yet, but most of any other pedal wirelessly powered on our pedal board.
That was going to be my question.
Yes.
So that you can do that to almost any pedal, you think?
Yeah, let's say for instance a looper from a very big company called TC Electronic, let's give them some advertising, right? They have a very small, cool, amazing sounding looper. With our adapter, you just Velcro it and then put it on our pedal board wirelessly. So now you have, for a few dollars more, a wireless power on and it's a Electronic pedal.
That's cool.
Obviously, some of the bigger pedals will not fit our pedal board. We hope the other company join us and get our patent pending project and use it on their own pedal boards, so that we can get bigger pedal boards.
So, what is the finished version of this going to look like? Because obviously this is a prototype. We've got Eddie showing off the box for the pedals there as well.
The final prototype, this is a final prototype. This is pretty much what it's going to look like.
And what about the board itself?
The pedal board, I don't have anyone here to show you. Okay. It will have a self-locking mechanism, so we can screw Velcro. I hate Velcro. I didn't say that, but I hate Velcro. So we self-locking pedal board that allows you to host up to 5 pedals. We have like a kind of like interconnecting pedal boards. If you need more than 5 pedals, you can interconnect them. I cannot disclose the design because we're finishing it up, and I want to make sure to put out something that it is what it's going to be. I don't want to create any false expectations. But in terms of pedals, this is what they're going to look like. They come in a very cool velvety pouch. Inside a very nice mini wine box. The reason why we went with wood boxes, we know it's not the most eco-friendly material, but we think that the reuse and recycling of a box is very eco-friendly. You can use it for storing your picks. You can plant any kind of plants inside of it. You can store any kinds of medications inside of it.
Medication! Oh yes, we know about medication.
And you can put, picks, you can condoms. It's a good thing for condoms.
So this year then, are you two going to be working together on more pedals? Are we going to see new?
Yes, we are almost ready to release a tuner. It's called the Holism tuner.
There it is.
This is a very mock-up prototype. Yeah. And this tuner will allow you to tune in 432 Hz. It's a very amazing, fascinating theory about 432 Hz. I personally like it, loved it, and I figured we should have a tuner that does that. But if you want, you can click and switch to 440 if you're playing with an acoustic piano.
Apparently Mozart had all of his clavichords tuned to 432, and a lot of the older composers did that. And then the reason that A440 was used was because the instruments weren't loud enough, and as you raised the pitch they got louder. But we feel that it was really the Tea Party that got involved with them.
The 432 Hz is more natural, it's a multiple of 8, there's a lot of science behind it. When I did researches for the induction of magnetic induction, I realized that Tesla and Einstein were talking a lot about frequency and vibrations, and we figured out that there's a common sense when you tune up in 432. To me it sounds better. You guys try for yourself.
Well, thanks for chatting to me. I feel like I'm chatting to two extremely clever men, and I'm just sort of sat here asking questions, soaking it all in. So this has been great. And more news from every company at NAMM at sonicstate.com/amped. We're running a live blog of the whole show as well, so make sure you check that out. Francesco and Eddie, thank you one more time.
Thank you for having us.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wireless power to the people.